Hello, this is actually take two of the September market report because I forgot to attach my microphone on take one, and I'm a one take wonder. So here's the September market report. I'm slightly sad that I'm saying it's September because it still feels like summer, endless summer, beach boys. That's the kind of guy I am. And yes, I'm coming to you live from Dave's nautical office on the back of the sailboat that I live on all summer. One days, those are going to be palm trees in the background. So let's jump right into the numbers that shockingly came out already yesterday from the Toronto Real Estate Board. So, uh, new listings year over year, pretty much shockingly the same as they were last year, down slightly. So, in August we had 10,000 last year. This year, 10,000 as well. So that's I find that interesting, and this is all kind of contrast everything that the newspapers are writing. Prices falling 25%, yada yada yada. Papers like to sell, media likes to sell paper. Fear is the best way to sell a newspaper. So keep that in mind. Okay, so average average selling price. This is very interesting. So again, newspapers were saying, "Oh, prices are going to fall 25%." Are they? Look at this. August last year, pretty much the same price as August of this year. So don't forget, Treb takes the numbers from the previous month so all of the August data comes out as your September market report. So houses actually went up 0.9% in spite of all the rate increases. Now this is even more fascinating. Month over month, from July of 22 to August of 22, they actually went up 2.1%. So what do you think about these newspapers with their fear and paranoia sales tactic? Okay, sales to new listing ratio. Of course, always my favorite number. Uh, Between 60 and 80, it's balanced. Over eight, or between 40 and 60, it's balanced. Over 60, it's a seller's market. Under 40, it's a buyer's market. We are definitely leaning more towards a buyer's market. It's the so August of last year was an insanely aggressive market. 80% seller's market. That's 20 points higher than where the cutoff is for a seller's market. And of course, January, February, and March also was a seller's market. And then they announced the interest rate increase, and the market definitely cooled off. So now we're at 53%, which is very healthy. So buyers, if you're thinking about buying a place, what do you think? Do you think that this is a buying opportunity? The answer to that is yes, very much so. Okay, days on market, of course, which is reflected in the sales to new listing ratio. Of course, days on market is going to be longer. I'm sure you're driving around your neighborhood and you're seeing, where you would see a for sale sign go up and come down in a week. Now, that's not happening. It's usually there on average. You're going to see it there for a month. So, days on market from last year it was 21, and this year it's 34. Now, don't forget, this is property days on market. So when they did a holdback and they relisted the property, they just add up all those days. So it's not listing days on market, it's property days on market. 34 days. So basically, you're going to have to list your house for a month before you see it sold. So total transactions year over year. Last month it was down 47%. Now it's only down 34%. And there you go. If you look at the month over month from July to August of this summer, sales volume decreased by 11%. What does that mean? Well, people are climatizing to the interest rate increase always, and summer is always a slow time. So we're seeing, I always call it the profile of a camel. As we enter into the fall market, you're going to see sales volume increase. Of course, the Bank of Canada is coming out with an interest rate announcement September 7th. Everybody is basically prophetizing that it's going to be an increase. I guess it is. Is it going to be 0.5, 0.75, or a whole percent? We don't know. And that, of course, is going to affect sales volume. Absolutely. It's going to decrease. Real estate, people don't buy houses, they buy mortgages, and house prices are directly affected by interest rates. I heard that from somebody else, and I love that statement. And now I'm passing it on to you. Okay, so if we look at the home price index, beautiful line now because it's been going up for the last 10 years. And now look at, we're actually seeing a little decrease. So if you're a home buyer or a potential home buyer, you're thinking about your first time purchase, do you think now is a good time to buy? Look at this graph. Absolutely. Because what's going to happen as soon as the bank announces that they're going to stabilize interest rates or, heaven forbid, decrease it by anything, even a 0.25%, what do you think is going to hit sales volume? It's going to jack through the roof. Why? Because people have a psychological and not an economic reaction to market economics or market conditions. It's all psychological. Right now, it's a buyer's market. So if you're thinking about, I'm just going to keep saying it, if you're thinking about getting into the market, now's the time. Okay, so lastly, let's go to the sales average price by major home type. Let's look at the 416. I don't live in 905, but let's focus on 416. Average home price for a detached place is 1.65 million. Townhouses slightly under, as is a semi is just under, as about 1.127, and condos still holding really strong at 736,000. Now that's interesting. Condos in the 416 area have gone up 2.6%. Detached and semis have actually fallen slightly. Semis have fallen by an entire 7 points year over year. Now, why are condos still going up in value? Well, think about it. It's a very easy answer. People that couldn't, that were qualified to buy a semi or detached home previously, the interest rates went up, so they said, oh crap, now we can only afford a condo. They went to the lowest hanging fruit and they bought a condo. Boom. That's why condo market is still very aggressive. So something to keep in mind. So that, my friends, is the September market report. I think I'm getting faster and faster at doing these. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or you want to know what's happening in your local market, I'd be more than happy to help you. And if you're looking for a home evaluation, I provide them free of charge. They're complimentary, and I would love to provide that for you. So feel free to reach out and enjoy this beautiful Labor Day weekend. That sounds kind of socialist, labor. Yeah, and I won't get into politics. Anyways, I'm going to go sailing. If you want to come sailing, let me know. And don't forget, if you're looking to buy or sell your home, you're in good hands with Johanns. See you later.